in Arizona, Jan Brewer has decided to pass a bill that would teach the Bible in elective classes in public schools. So now we're teaching the Bible in public schools. Jan Brewer is in favor of it. The person who authored this bill is Representative Terry Proud, and he's saying, look, this isn't about indoctrinating the youth. That's all BS.
No.
Except he continues to say this. A lot of it has to do with debunking a lot of ignorance that our districts are trying to force upon the teachers. There are people out there who hate the Bible and everything about it. That's fine, but don't deprive our children of biblical literature because of your personal feelings.
I like that. All right, now, Cara, you write about this.
I write about this a lot. This makes my blood boil. I actually just did a piece that was very op-ed. You know, we ran it as a blog yesterday because my opinions were so strong in it. A follow-up piece to a story that's been kind of developing in Tennessee, which reminds me of this story. You know, in Tennessee, there was a law that just passed. It had been kind of sitting in the Senate, or actually it was in the House, and came to the Senate a year later. The governor could either approve or veto the bill, but apparently in Tennessee, if you just do nothing, the bill passes anyway. So he decided to do nothing to make a statement, and it passed. That basically this academic freedom bill that protects any teachers who want to teach alternate theories to well-accepted scientific theories, and I say alternate theories in quotes because they're not theories, alternate ideas to well-accepted scientific theories like evolution and global warming. It protects these teachers from discourse, like if you know, for example, parents are upset by this or students are upset by this.
Can I ask you a detail on that?
Sure.
If I'm a teacher in Tennessee and I want to teach my alternate theory that Martians created us,
Sure.
Okay, can I teach that? I mean,
that's the real question, and that's what I introduced in this piece that I wrote yesterday, and that's why I'm rocking the flying spaghetti monster necklace today.
Oh,
because
you are?
Yes,
Nice.
yes. Because my question was, what happens if a teacher decides to teach Pastafarianism as an alternate to evolution? It's their creation myth, it's their intelligent design, and it's really no more ridiculous than what these teachers are trying to put into schools. I mean, this bill is a little different because we're not talking about teaching Bible study in science class, but when it comes down to it, you're getting it at church. I'm not trying to teach you science at church. Why don't you stop trying to teach church in science class?
Definitely.
Well, all right, I want to come back to this bill in Arizona for a second. So in Arizona, they're saying, hey, look, it's an elective.
Yeah.
Now, their argument would be, well, if you don't like it, don't take it. What do you guys say about that?
It's difficult. This is a public high school curriculum.
Yes.
Am I wrong? This isn't a college curriculum, and it's public. And they said something, I remember reading about they don't want to push any particular agenda, or they don't want to really push any denomination particularly, because they want to allow freedom kind of religion there. But the problem is they're still only talking about biblical religion.
Exactly. No, I'm 100% against it. I think it's totally fine in colleges, but in a public education setting where you have high schoolers, why not teach about every religion out there? Why? It doesn't make sense to focus on one religion and one religion only.
Well, two things about this.
It's obvious that they're trying to push their own, agenda.
Of course. One is, you can tell whether you'd be in favor of it if you just substitute the Bible for the Quran.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right. So in Arizona, they said, look, it's just an elective, but we've decided we're going to allow kids to learn about Sharia law and the Quran.
That would be shut down in 2 seconds. They would laugh that off the floor.
That
No
school
way.
would be shut down.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're like, no, it's okay. It's the Holy Quran, right? And then second of all, look, the Supreme Court already decided this. You can't teach the Bible in a public school. It's not even close.
Exactly.
So, Arizona's a fascinating place where the law doesn't apply.
Yeah.
They're like, we decided to be lawless. We're back to the OK Corral, whatever.